G'day everybody, now my name is Colum and I'm the guy that's going to be making all these very cool knives. I thought I might take you through a very quick idea about what happens when I get an order through, just so you can see what happens and that sort of cool stuff. Now behind me is my wall of wood. So I have probably about 30 something different options of wood here, and yes, I do need a bigger wall because I've filled up all of it, but first thing that happens is I've got all this wood chopped up and ready to go. So when somebody puts an order through, I go through and I grab it. So I'll take you through one order that just came through and show you how it's happening. Now the first order that came is an ancient gum. This is a timber that's been in the ground for 6,500 years, which I think is very cool. And they want it with some bright pink. So I'll show you guys how that works. So this is the ancient gum. It is a very cool timber, and I'll take you to the next stage. Alright, so behind me here is my wall of colour. I have so many different colours here. It goes about 2 deep in that lot, and I can mix up pretty much any colour anybody could ever want. Now for the first one, they want to have some pink. So for pink, I think when somebody orders a pink, they want a really girly pink. So I've got the perfect colour and I've just mixed up some epoxy, so I'll show you guys that. Now all these colours are fully customizable. You can choose as many colours as you want and as many different options as what you want to be able to create something very cool. This one's a pink, and I like to add a little bit of glitter to the pink because it just really makes it pop. But then timber goes in. Alright, so we give those ones a few days to set up and to harden, then we drill out a core for it so we can slip the knife and everything in. Alright, so after I've actually mixed up all the epoxy and everything, given them a few days to dry and that sort of stuff, it's time for the cool bit, which is mating them with the knives. Now, we drill out a hole and we flatten it so they're sitting there very nicely, but then it comes to the blade, which I think is spectacular. It's a VG10 Damascus that's got a core of VG10 with Damascus on the outside of that, which it makes a spectacular knife. It is just awesome, and I love these knives. But after I've mated them up and make sure they're very strong, it has a full warranty on all these sort of knives, so if anything goes wrong, they send them back and I'll fix it up without a problem at all. But then the next thing to do is shape it up on my disc sander. Now I get the shape that I want out of it. I've been working on a couple different shapes, so if somebody wants something different than what I can do, that isn't a problem at all. Just contact me and it should be fine. And then we go on to the finishing process. So this is my spray room, and it's basically where I spray up all the finish on these handles. I like to make sure the finish is a nice, durable, hard finish. You don't need to worry about cleaning or anything like that. You don't need to reapply it or do anything like that. I like to make sure that when they go out, they are going to stay as good day one as they are 5 years later. And I think I really nail it with the finish that's on these ones. But I'll show you some of them a little bit closer and show you how they actually come out. Alright, so this is one where the person didn't want to have any wood, which is completely cool, and I very much understand it. Because this one came out really cool. It's an Akiri, I'm pretty sure. I'll unwrap it, show you guys a little bit closer. Yeah, Akiri. So this one I think is a very cool blade, and I think it's going to look absolutely spectacular once I finish. There's not that much more stuff that I need to do to it. I just need to go around and give a quick stand, flatten down all the finish, and give it a nice sharpen and all that sort of cool stuff. If somebody wants to have one that's just solid wood, like this one, which is a red mallee timber, that also is perfectly cool. And that's one thing I love about it. I love that people can choose exactly what they want. Now, if you guys got any questions, down the bottom corner of the webpage there is a little chat icon, and then click on that, which will come straight to me. I've always got my little phone on me, so it comes straight to here, and if I'm sitting there on the computer or sitting on the couch watching TV or whatever, I can answer you pretty much straight away. And I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. So if you guys got any questions, please ask me down below, and happy ordering. Thanks guys.